Distinguished invitees, guests, dear students, AIIMS Jodhpur welcomes you all to the 13th Foundation Day of the Institute. We welcome our chief guest, Dr. K.K. Talwar, Padma Bhushan awardee, former director PGIMER Chandigarh, and former chairman of MCI to the dais. I now invite our executive director, AIIMS Jodhpur, Professor Govardhan Dutt, Dean Academics, Professor Shilpi Dikshit, Dean Research, Professor Tanuj Kanchan, Dean Examinations, Professor Abhinav Dikshit, and Dean Student Welfare, Professor Abhay Ellens to the dais. We also have amongst us Honorable Member of Parliament, Rajya Sabha, Mr. Rajendra Gehlot, who was also a former member of the Institute and governing body. I request everyone to take their seats.
It is our pleasure to welcome our chief guest, Dr. K.K. Talwar, Padma Bhushan awardee, former director PGIMER Chandigarh, former chairman MCI. I now request our executive director, Professor Govardhan Dutt, to present our guest with the SAFA as a token of our respect. I also request Dr. Asma Nalwa, additional professor in pathology, to present a bouquet to our honorable chief guest. Thank you all.
The light of knowledge dispels the darkness of ignorance. Continuing with our Indian tradition, we request the dignitaries on the dais to please proceed for the lighting of the lamp. Thank you all. I request all the dignitaries to take their seats on the dais. I now request Professor Govardhan Dutt, Executive Director, AIIMS Jodhpur, to deliver his welcome address and present the annual report of the Institute.
Respected Professor K.K. Talwar, our chief guest this morning, my esteemed faculty, members of non-teaching staff, our trainee doctors, and dear students of all streams, ladies and gentlemen, please accept my heartiest congratulations on this historic day, the 17th September, which marks the foundation day of this prestigious institute. Respected sir, the AIIMS Jodhpur embarked upon its journey to excellence in the field of medical education on this day, during this process, we had seen the structures being built, and currently it's not the, as I say, as I always believe, that it's not the structure which makes a institute strong. It is the people who are working there. Presently, we have more than 222 faculty positions filled up. We have more than 2,500 non-faculty positions filled up. We have 28 specialty departments and 15 super specialty departments. And we have currently 642 MBBS students, 331 BSc nursing students, and 55 BSc paramedical students. As I said, that the more than 30 MDMS courses are being run, and we have 424 students admitted under these programs. We have 24 DMMCH programs, out of which, in which 181 students are admitted. In addition, we have MSc Nursing, postdoctoral fellowship programs, and we have 194 non-DM, non-MCH senior residents. As I mentioned, that this was the first among the 6 new AIIMS to start its academic session on 17th September 2012. And the vision of the institute was to establish it as a center of excellence in medical education, training, healthcare, and research, with scientific culture, compassion for the sick, and commitment to serve the underserved. The medical education here is based on the competency-based methodologies, assessment. There are 125 students of MBBS admitted every year, and 100 students of BSc nursing being admitted every year. Over the last 12 years, there has been progressive increase in the number of courses being run, and currently around 70 courses are being run at the institute. The recent courses which have been introduced here are the DM in interventional radiology, which has made a mark in itself, as they have part of stroke program which is being run in this part of the India, and we have a stroke helpline to take care of any stroke patients requiring urgent intervention. We have started a Masters in Public Health program, and currently we have 20 seats in this program. The unique feature of our institute is the joint program in medical technologies, which was started in 2020. It is being run in collaboration with IIT Jodhpur. In addition, there is a unique program of MD-MS PhD dual degree, where after 3 years of MD-MS, another 2 years he spends to complete the PhD program. The candidate has to decide about joining this program in the first year of MD-MS program. We started 3 years ago from the July 2021 session. Similarly, we have MD MPH dual degrees program. MD Family Medicine has also been started, and second batch has already been enrolled. About the MedTech program run between IIT Jodhpur and AIIMS Jodhpur, more than 50 students have been registered, and subsequent to these, the completion of the degree, 8 student faculty-led startups have been started. 2 startups have raised more than 50 lakhs to 1 crore from grants and investors. And lots of them have won MedTech hackathons and significant cash prizes in the national competitions. 8 patents have also been filed under this program. There's a unique ecosystem at AIIMS Jodhpur and IIT Jodhpur, and we are involved with the Biodesign Center, And that is possible because of both the institutes being present in the same city and collaborating fairly well. We have other institutes like National Law University, DRDO, ISRO, NIFT, and ICAR, and JNVS University. We are all collaborating amongst ourselves to achieve our goals. As sir, you must have seen the AIIMS building here, this which was inaugurated in 2017. It has a unique feature that we have a separate OPD and we try to provide them free of cost AIIMS medicines also to the patients. And a lot of patients get relieved of their backaches, and especially they come here for their treatment in the AIIMS center. The Panchkarma, Swarn Prashan, yoga and acupuncture are the highlights of this AIIMS facility. And there are a number of collaborative research programs being run by the clinical departments with AIIMS department. You happen to see the herbal garden. This is a unique facility here. As you must, and to make sure that you do not forget this, we have asked you to plant a tree, which we keep remembering in the future years whenever we see this plant growing day by day. Jan Aushadhi Kendra, that's another flagship program of our Prime Minister Modi ji, was started in February 2024, and more than 16,000 patients have been benefited by this. The e-office as well as the Amrit Pharmacy has also been started in the campus. These are the list of specialties and super specialties which are active in this institute, and each one of these is doing the best job possible for the benefit of the patient care in this Western Rajasthan. As I said earlier, the OPD has been growing slowly and steadily, and now it has gone up to more than 7,000 per day. And the IPD has grown up 300 patients every day. Though we have only 960 beds, but as you know, sir, the way you see in our government hospitals, we always are overfilled by these, and we have to take extra patients on extra beds to make sure that the patients are not sent back from the emergency department. Emergency is seeing a daily rush of more than 250 patients every day. We have 140 ICU beds, to which another 12 beds have been added in the emergency ICU setup. And the number of patients being admitted have been constantly increasing. There have been 3 times increase in the number of ICU admissions in the last 5 years. Our surgical output has also been steadily increasing, and we have the facility of robotic system, robotic assisted surgeries also. All sorts of robotic surgeries are being performed in the institute. There is a 3 times increase in the surgical procedures in the last 5 years. We have 33 major operation theaters and 11 minor OTs. And major surgeries are being performed. Till now in this year, 28,000 have been performed, and we estimate the 42,000 figure will reach till the end of this December 2024. We have all sorts of advanced laparoscopy surgeries being performed, including laparoscopic adrenalectomy, radical nephrectomy, laparoscopic pyeloplasty, bronchoscopic and bronchoscopic procedures, endoscopic skull-based surgery. 7 years ago, we started trauma and emergency services, where 36 triage beds were set up. But currently, against the 36, against these 36 patients, we have a facility. We are almost every day, we are filled with 90 plus patients in the emergency. That shows the confidence the people of Rajasthan have shown in this institute. There are few firsts about the patient's care. We have the unique feature, one of the few handful centers across India do epilepsy surgery, and we are one of them. We have done surgery on the dystonia, which was first time being done in the Rajasthan. First center in the AIIMS Jodhpur is the first center in the Rajasthan to have specialized pediatric pulmonology and nephrology services. Cochlear implants are being regularly done. Renal transplants, more than 50 transplants have been done, and 4 cadaveric donations have been done here in the institute. 10 liver transplant with the success rate of more than 80% have been performed in the last 1 year. It was the first public sector facility which has 256 slice CT scan, 3 Tesla MRI, and digital mammography biplane DSA in the setup, in the public sector setup. Just to show you some, the neurosurgeries being performed have tripled in last 5 years. The cardiac surgeries also have tripled in last 5 years. Just to give an idea of cardiology department's work, 7 years ago, the number of cases which was being done per year are being done per month in this department, both interventionals as well as the diagnostic procedures. Cardiothoracic vascular surgery department performed the first Ozaki repair for severe aortic stenosis with CABG, and the first transcatheter aortic valve implantation was also done here in 2024. We are pioneer in implementing telemedicine services. All specialties are involved in this. We have more than 60 crores of funds from the various public, from various funding agencies, government funding agencies, and we provide intramural grants. Until now, around 5 crore grants have been provided to its faculty. We have fully functional central research lab for basic and translation research, including clinical metabolomics, proteomics, and genomics operating since 2014. DHR ICM or Advanced Molecular Oncology Diagnosis Services, in short form DIAMONDS, is also running in this institute. Public health facilities being provided by the Department of Community Medicine and School of Public Health. They provide the various outreach programs for screening various diseases and also for training the basic, the primary health care workers in the periphery. We have a Center of Excellence for Tribal Health set up under AIIMS Jodhpur in Sirohi, and there every day the patients are being seen. Even our doctors posted there by rotation, they go weekly to the individual villages also to provide the medical services to this tribal health, to the tribes. Under the drone program of national drone program. A pilot of drone assisted medical care was also done 6 months ago at Sirohi, where the drones were used to transport medicines from the institute to peripheral, remotely connected villages. We are running lots of student activities. We have the Student Recreational Center, which provides the facilities of all types of sports, as well as which includes international size swimming pool also, and we have all types of support of staff available in that. Additional infrastructure for the staff of AIIMS, like new boys hostel, new girls hostel, animal house, cadaveric skill lab, type 5 housing for faculty, administrative block. These have been made. The administrative block is ready to be commissioned very soon, while the critical care block and trauma block, which is under process, will be commissioned in a year's time. In view of the various achievement, both academic and patient care related activities, the institute has been ranked in top institutes of the country. And according to India Today, All India 6th rank in the medical colleges of the country. And we are NIRF, National Institute ranking format. We have 13th rank in the medical colleges of the country. New centers which are being proposed are the Center of Excellence for Rare Diseases, Cardiac Science Center, which has already been approved, Neuroscience Center along with Psychiatry Center, Renal Science Center, Advanced Oncology Center, Establishment of Organ and Tissue Transplant and Immunological Services, Advanced Ophthalmic Center, as well as Geriatric Cares. We have been doing the regular convocations, and the recent convocation was held in the February this year, where our health minister presided over the function. With this, sir, I just want to make sure that we have definite ambitious plan to go beyond our dreams. I also thank you, sir, for sparing time to be with us in this foundation day, to give us ideas with respect to the future medical education and training. Your presence on this important day is very inspiring to us. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. We are pleased to have amongst us Sri Atul Bhansali ji, Member of the Legislative Assembly of Rajasthan and Honorable MP from Rajya Sabha, Sri Rajendra Gehlot ji, sir. We welcome you both, sir. On occasion of the Foundation Day, we would now be presenting institution medals to the meritorious students of the Institute. May I request our Chief Guest, Dr. K.K. Talwar, sir, our Executive Director, Professor Govardhan Tatpuri, and all the deans to kindly come forward for awarding medals to the students. I also request Professor Shilpi Gupta Dikshit, Dean Academics, to read out the names of the awardees.
I would now like to invite the following students of MBBS batch 2017 who are being awarded for academic excellence in their third professional MBBS examination. First, let's call upon Shraddha Baheti. She is being awarded the Director's Gold Medal and a book prize for standing first in the third professional examination. She is also being awarded a gold medal for the best girl student in the final MBBS examination. Along with it, she is also being awarded a gold medal in surgery, in obstetrics and gynecology, in basic and medical sciences. in basic and surgical sciences, in surgical specialties, as well as in clinics with certificate of excellence. Please give a big round of applause for her. She is pursuing MD Obs and Gynae at AIIMS Jodhpur. Now let me call upon Rishik Dhawan from MBBS batch 2017. He is being awarded the gold medal in pediatrics with a certificate of excellence. Now let's move on to MBBS batch 2018 for third professional MBBS examination. I call upon Patel Nirmit Jignesh Kumar. He is being awarded the Director's Gold Medal and Book Prize for standing first in the third professional examination. He has also won a gold medal in medicine, in surgery, in pediatrics, a gold medal in community medicine and family medicine, in basic and medical sciences, in surgical specialties, also in combined pediatrics, obs and gynae and CMFM, and also a gold medal in clinics with certificate of excellence. Please give a big round of applause. Now let me call upon MBBS batch 2019 who have been selected for different awards for academic excellence in final as well as the second professional MBBS examination. I call upon Komal Gurjar, who has won the Director's Gold Medal and Book Prize for standing first in the third professional examination. She has also won a gold medal for the best girl student in the final year MBBS exam and also a gold medal in medicine and obs and gynae, a gold medal in basic and surgical sciences, and she is also being awarded the Director's Silver Medal and Book Prize for standing second in the second professional examination. Now let me call upon Shah Sarthak Alpesh Kumar. He has won the Director's Silver Medal and a Book Prize for standing second in the third professional examination. He has also won a gold medal in surgery as well as in surgical specialties with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let me call upon Harshvi Nayan Jobanputra. She has won the Director's Gold Medal and Book Prize for standing first in the second professional examination and also a gold medal in community medicine and family medicine, gold medal in basic and medical sciences, and also in combined pediatrics, obs and gynae, and community medicine. She has also won a gold medal in pathology, in pharmacology, as well as forensic medicine and toxicology with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let me call upon Jay Kiada. He has won a gold medal in pediatrics as well as in microbiology with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let me call upon Rajbir. He has won a gold medal in clinics with the Certificate of Excellence. Now for the students of MBBS batch 2020 who have been selected for different awards in their second as well as first professional MBBS exam, I now call upon Anirudh Batra. He is being awarded the Director's Gold Medal and Book Prize for standing first in second professional and also in the first professional examination. He is also the recipient of gold medal in pathology, in pharmacology, in microbiology, in forensic medicine and toxicology, in physiology, and in biochemistry with the Certificate of Excellence. Only anatomy is left. Let me call upon Purushottam Jhorat. He is being awarded the Director's Silver Medal and Book Prize for standing second in the second professional examination. Please give a big round of applause. Next, I call upon Dhruv Rohela. He's won a gold medal in forensic medicine and toxicology with the Certificate of Excellence. . Let me call upon Shrishti Srinath. She is being awarded the Director's Silver Medal and a book prize for standing second in the first professional examination. Let me call upon Rishikesh Kumar. He's won a gold medal in anatomy with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let us move on to the students of BSc Honours Nursing Batch 2018 for 4th and 3rd year BSc Honours Nursing examination. Let me call upon Vandana Singh, who has won a silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in 4th year, as well as a gold medal in Community Health Nursing 2. She is also recipient of gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks in 3rd year, also getting a gold medal in Child Health Nursing, in Mental Health Nursing, in Obstetric and Gynecology Nursing including Midwifery with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let me call upon Manisha Gila, who's won a gold medal in Community Health Nursing 2. Now let's move on to Nursing Batch 2019 for their 4th, 3rd and 2nd year BSc Honours Nursing examination. Let me call upon Kiran. She is receiving a gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks in 4th year, in 3rd year as well as in the 2nd year. She is also winning a gold medal in Nursing Research and Statistics, a gold medal in Medical and Surgical Nursing 2, in Child Health Nursing and in Mental Health Nursing. Now let me call upon Monica Bajaria. She is receiving a gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks in 4th year with a Certificate of Excellence. Along with it, a gold medal in Communication and Education Technology with a Certificate of Excellence. Let me call upon Draupadi Chaudhary. She is being awarded a silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in 4th year as well as in the 2nd year. And she is also getting a gold medal in Sociology with the Certificate of Excellence. Let me call upon Namrata Ratnu, who is receiving a gold medal in Nursing Management with the Certificate of Excellence. Let me call upon Anu Kumari. She is receiving a gold medal in Medical Surgical Nursing 1. Okay. Next in line is Nishchal, gold medal in Community Health Nursing 1 and Certificate of Excellence. She's also not there? Okay. Now move on to the batch of Nursing Batch of 2020 for their 3rd, 2nd and the 1st year BSc Honours Nursing. Let me call upon Anandita. She is being awarded a gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks in 3rd year, in 2nd year, as well as in 1st year with a Certificate of Excellence. She is also a recipient of gold medal in Medical Surgical Nursing 2, in Child Health Nursing, in Mental Health Nursing, in Obstetric and Gynecology Nursing including Midwifery, Medical Surgical Nursing 1, Community Health Nursing, in Sociology, also a gold medal in Anatomy and Physiology and Psychology with the Certificate of Excellence. Congratulations. Now let me call upon Urmila. She is receiving the silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in 3rd year and also in the 2nd year. She is also receiving a gold medal in Pathology and Genetics with the Certificate of Excellence. Now let me call upon Chitra. She is receiving a silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in 1st year. Let me call upon Charu Vyas. She is receiving a gold medal in Nursing Foundations with the Certificate of Excellence. Let us move on to the nursing batch of 2021. For their academic excellence in second and first year BSc Honours Nursing examination, let me call upon Jyoti Paliwal. She is receiving the gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks both in the second year as well as in the first year, and also receiving a gold medal in pharmacology, in nutrition and biochemistry, as well as in psychology with the certificate of excellence. Let me call upon Priya Chawla. She is also receiving the silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in second year. Let me call upon Manta. She is receiving the gold medal in pathology and genetics with a certificate of excellence. Let me call upon Jayprabha Solanki. She is also sharing the silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in first year, gold medal in medical surgical nursing, gold medal in nursing foundations, as well as in psychology with the certificate of excellence. Let me call upon Nisha. She is receiving the gold medal in community health nursing 1 with the certificate of excellence. Next in line is Pooja Mishra. She is receiving a gold medal in sociology with a certificate of excellence. Now I call upon Mahima Nagar. She is receiving the gold medal in sociology and certificate of excellence. Moving on to the batch of nursing 2022 for their first year BSc nursing examination, let me call upon Manaswi Shekhawat. She is receiving the gold medal for securing highest aggregate marks in first year, a gold medal in nursing foundations, and gold medal in psychology with certificate of excellence. Please give a big round of applause. Next is Chelsea Gupta. She is receiving the silver medal for securing second highest aggregate marks in first year. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We now request our Chief Guest and Executive Director, sir, to present the awards to Group A, B, and C officers and officials non-faculty who have rendered meritorious service during their service tenure in this institute. Starting with the officers from nursing, Mr. Balraj Chaudhary for his exceptional, brilliant, and clinical competence as nursing personnel. Mr. Jalanathan G, ANS OPD Block, for his calm, sincere, and hardworking nature. Mr. Ram Shankar Gujjar, ANS Trauma HDU, for his exceptional skill in expediting the setting up of the Trauma HDU. Ms. Kanchi Kamal, SNO IPD 4A, who is being awarded for her committed and empathetic nature of care. Mr. Mohammad Irshad, SNO IPD 5A, for being a hard-working and sincere example for all his colleagues. Among the non-faculty officers who are being awarded for their exceptional work during their tenure in the institute, I first call upon Mr. Tulsi Ram, Assistant Administrative Officer. Mr. Ravindra Pratap Singh, Assistant Store Officer. Mr. Chandresh Parekh, Assistant Engineer. Mr. Dhanraj Chaudhary, Junior Administrative Officer. And Mr. Ranjit Singh, Cashier.
Thank you, sirs. I request all the dignitaries to take their seat on the dais. It is our privilege to have amongst us a distinguished luminary from our fraternity, Dr. K.K. Talwar sir, as our guest. Dr. Talwar sir is currently the chairman of PSRI Heart Institute, New Delhi, and has held various prestigious posts over the course of his distinguished career. He has been the director of PGIMER Chandigarh, chairman of the Board of Governors of the Medical Council of India, and has headed the Department of Cardiology at AIIMS New Delhi. He is a brilliant academician and a committed researcher and has been awarded numerous prestigious honors, including BC Roy National Award in 2000, the Aryabhatta Award in 2012, and the Padma Bhushan Award from the President of India. He has a long and distinguished list of innovations and publications. It is my pleasure to invite the respected chief guest, Dr. K.K. Talwar sir, to address the audience. Sir.
Dear Dr. Puri, the Executive Director of the institution and a dear friend, Honorable Member of Parliament Gaulat Sahab, Honorable MLA Sahab Atul Bansali ji, Dean Academic, Dean Research, Dean Examination, Dean Student Welfare, the faculty of the institution, the resident, the students, and the staff. Well, indeed, I feel very privileged to be here today, to be associated with such an auspicious function of an institution. I congratulate you all on this day for your efforts to bring the institute to such an height in a very short period. I think looking at the achievement the institution has done is extremely remarkable. I congratulate the director, the faculty and the staff. Is the kind of training programs, collaborative research programs, linking with like IITs, as I say, I'm sure Jodhpur AIIMS has a great future. Just to remember and just to sort of my own association, I can say that when these institutions were conceived by late Health Minister Madam Sushma Swaraj ji and the Honorable that time PN Atul late Bajpayee Sahab, we were also a little involved in discussion when I was working in the AIIMS. And that's the time when they thought that to have 6 AIIMS in areas which are not privileged for the healthcare, so that to provide the state of the heart patient doesn't have to shift to other places. And then, of course, in 2012, when all these institutes were to be started, decisions were taken that at that time I was Chair Medical Council of India. So there was a meeting called by Health Minister Ajasa, because I think that time the act was not created for these new AIIMS. So it was taken a decision that suo moto, let us adopt the act of AIIMS Delhi. So the whole, I mean, there's no, the same act was adopted, except that it was felt that health minister may not be able to sort of be president of all these institutions. So I think it was made that some distinguished medical person may be the chairman. But so that's how this, I had association, and I think that year, if I remember, 50 students were to be taken. So, I mean, that has been my, now I'm sure that all these new institutions, AIIMS Delhi, which may be called as the mother AIIMS, and the PGI Chandigarh. I have the privilege of my career in these two institutions and spending nearly 40 years. I started as a training in MD, then BM Cardiology in PGI, then briefly joined faculty. Then, of course, I moved to AIIMS in 1980 and spent 24 years there. Then another luck brought me back to PGI, another had 7 years there. So I have more than 40 years of my association with these institutions, and I can tell you, I'm sure the new AIIMS, these institutions going to be in the beginning as role model to follow. Now, I do like to share with you how these institutions, what are the strengths, how these have contributed to in the country to all kind of health. Initially, to strengthen autonomy in growth and academic development environment, AIIMS was made an Institute of Excellence under the Act of Parliament, and that was, I think, 1956. And then PGI Chandigarh also, after another, and PGI started as a Institute of Punjab government. Then after 6-7 years, I think that time the Chief Minister, Sardar Pratap Singh Karonji, made efforts. And because the government of India, I'd like to share with you a small story, government of India wanted another Institute of Excellence like AIIMS, and they offered this to Osmania Medical College in Hyderabad. Osmania Medical College again was one of the very sort of important college, and malaria was described from Osmania Medical College. If people don't know, the malaria is, the falciparum was, Plasmodium vivax was first time described from Osmania Medical College. But that time the government there felt, the Chief Minister, their bureaucracy felt, no, why should we give our institute? We will lose the control. And in that process, Pratap Singh Karonji, who was that time the Chief Minister of Punjab, who has actually conceived PGI Chandigarh, came to know, and he approached the Honorable Prime Minister Nehruji that time that, why don't you take PGI? And they say that again his officers, who is the bureaucracy, the chief secretary, all said, no, you will lose control, we will have no control on the sort of how to select, how to nurture it. He used a very good simile, and that was told to me also by none other than our former Prime Minister Narasimha Rao ji. I was looking after him, so when I mentioned to him that, sir, I am now going to PGI from AIIMS, so he told me this small story that Karon Sahab came, and Karon told his officer that अगर कोई आपकी गाय को चारा डाल रहा है तो डालने दो, दूध तो उसका यहीं मिलेगा ना. But that was the thinking of those, I think, people, that the money will come from the center, but services are going to be to that state only or to that region only. So I think that was so this institution with the Act of Parliament, I think the trinity of the mission of these institutions has been the patient care, education, and research. It was sacred priority to provide the best care to all, irrespective of the socio-economic state. And I like to quote a Newsweek International once mentioned some years back. This is what it takes to be India's best public hospital. This is about AIIMS, with about 2,000 beds, treated 3.5 million people, achieving mortality and infection rates comparable to the best facilities in the developed world for a fee that comes to $1 per day for inpatient. So this was the kind of sort of appreciation that institution internationally was considered. Training and research are not routine activity, but they were rather a mission to ensure quality education and cultivate a scientific temper in these institutions. Punctuality was a sacred thing. When I joined as a resident in PGI, the academic session will start at 8 o'clock. Director and dean, I am sure Dr. Puri will vouch me, will be there before 8 o'clock. It's not that the director has all the powers or dean has all the power, they have some privilege to come late. No, that was an example to the junior, the staff, to the residents. We had to mark our presence that time, sign. If I don't sign and late 5 minutes, I may not even get my resident fund, salary that day. This was the kind of a punctual, this was a culture which was created by these kind of institutions. I think when I joined AIIMS again, AIIMS, they don't have a common like what we had in PGI. It was each department. The AIIMS a little more grown that time. So cardiology meeting will start at 8 o'clock, and Dr. Bhatia, who was our chief, again will be there 1 minute before 8 o'clock. We never saw him coming beyond that. So that's how the example is set by the senior has to sort of do, and then the others follow. The research was given a priority and considered important for selections and promotions. The other strength which I think the institution have, which I am sure is all objectivity and transparency of functioning to generate confidence in the faculty and staff, unbiased selection of faculty, resident selection to I think sometimes to get a good faculty, even extra efforts were made. State-of-the-art infrastructure, I think even here you are now having so much. Environment to grow, creating a work culture, dedication and commitment to task. First and foremost, I always remember that there is probably no profession as noble as medical profession. And this profession demands great dedication, sacrifice and commitment. It is because of these qualities that the societies at large respect the medical profession and doctors next to God. I think just to quote what is the quality of a good doctor, to quote words from Shri Bhagavad Gita, I do not desire any kingdom, nor heaven, nor rebirth. I desire only the power to remove the suffering of the living being. So that's what we all as professionals pray for. I would like to now also a little mention of some of the, issues that we are as a professional facing. In the last few decades, the medical profession has lost its respect in the society in view of unethical practices by some of our professional colleagues. Privatization does not permit unethical practices. I'm sure you must have all seen Satyamev Jayate. I was that time in medical council, so I was also summoned by him. So, but this is what, there are some issues which are certainly we need to be we have to sort of work hard to bring back the confidence from the society. And Dr. William Osler, who we consider the father of allopathic medicine, once said, the practice of medicine is an art and not a trade, a calling, not a business, a calling in which your heart will be expected equally with your head. And we all take oath while initiating into this noble profession. All of the graduates are given an oath, Hippocratic, now we give Charak oath. I urge you to stay true to the oath. I think this is a challenge to all. When we have adopted this profession, I think we must follow that oath. The three central ethical aspects of modern medical practice, I feel, are clinical competency, respect for patients, and their healthcare decisions. The medical profession is unlike any other profession to be above petty concerns rampant all around. We can't say that this is happening in the society that we can or no. We have to sort of realize that we have sort of been gifted by the sort of Almighty some kind of special sort of skills to help the society. You should be just like the lotus that grows forth from the muddy waters, but is not sullied by the mud there. I'm also now warn you that while many good and exciting opportunities, particularly our younger generation, the residents, the students, exciting opportunities are coming and developments are taking place in the medical profession. We have so many specialties coming that you can sort of look forward to. But we are also facing several challenges as well. In my view, I always felt for the last some years that the medical education and the medical profession today stand at the crossroad and need many reforms at the moment. When I was in the medical council, we faced few situations. I mean, time was too short to take many decisions. Of course, I can say that NEET was started when we were in the medical council as the board in 2012. That was the time we notified it. Medicine is not like other fields. One is dealing with health of individuals, which needs knowledge, long period of training, and experience to perfect right skills, dedication, and sacrifice of personal care, personal time. I do feel that I think the government needs to think of some better remuneration to professionals who so much, I mean, work hard as well as dedicate their skill to the society and even the residents. The remuneration government sets up is still okay. I mean, they get salary, they get some hostel, they get some free electricity, water. In the private sector, those who do these senior residency, I tell you, is something I feel very sad about. You get money in big cities, you can't afford a house. So I think these are the issues why medical profession, I will say, is losing attraction. The bright students today. Medicine was one of the preferred career. Now people are moving to IITs, people are moving to IIMs kind of thing. But why not medicine? So I think it has, you have to, society has to, what respect is there, but should also have the financial remuneration, particularly the younger generation, the resident and junior people, so that they can be confident of having sort of a reasonable facility from that. So I think these are issues which does affect the profession and we need to look at it. Of course, very another disturbing, I think I will use this opportunity because Professor Puri is here, has been the recent act of violence against doctors. The threat of physical violence in case of outcome the treatment, if it is not to the satisfaction of the patient or to their relatives, and they adopt to these kind of things, which is, I think, is intolerable and cannot be overlooked. There is an increase in recent times of such instances of violence against doctors despite the existence of legal safeguards. Unless strict action is taken, potential offenders will only be emboldened. A recent happening in Calcutta is mentally horrifying. The whole medical community is under shock. Apex Court took suo motu cognizance and now appointed a committee of eminent medical professionals to give a report and recommendation for action to prevent such happenings. And we feel very happy that Professor G.D. Puri is member of this particular committee. We all have hopes on this from the eminent committee, Dr. Puri. To share my concern, I like to, again, there's another area which I feel that is what probably affected this profession. And I have expressed in writing to the press as well as expressed in various forums, in IMA forums, the sad inclusion of doctors. We have our Honorable Member of Parliament here, Honorable MLA here, in the legal regime of Consumer Protection Act. Actually, in the Consumer Protection Act, it is nowhere mentioned the medical profession to be included. It's only the Supreme Court in 94 on a judgment. They said no service also means medical. And I think I have written a chapter on this, which I've given to Dr. Puri. I've written in the press also that this is one probably thing which has really affected the patient-doctor relation. We lose sight of the fact, that simple scientific fact, then, I mean, in medicine, one state jack cannot fit everyone. You know that each drug may have a different effect on different individuals. I again mention the words of our father of medicine, Professor William Osler, that medicine is a science of uncertainty and art of probability. Even the law, even sometimes a routine complication, now society tries to look at this kind of as a negligence, which is sad. Even sometimes the law enforcing authorities also overreact in spite of direction and judgment from the Apex Court. And not long back in Rajasthan, Dausa, if I correctly pronounce the name of the place, reminds of a sad medical profession tragedy that happened, where the law enforcement authorities went to the extent of registering a case of murder against a medical professional, even though death in question occurred on account of a recognized complication following delivery. Thrown to the wind was the prudent caution advocated by no less than the Supreme Court of the country to have expert view of the medical care given to the patient before registering a case. I am sure all of you must be knowing this happened in Rajasthan. Thus, the magnifications are grave and thus affect the dignity, confidence, and safety of the medical profession at stake. This has also made medical profession to adopt defensive approach because you unnecessarily order investigations because you want to just protect yourself, which only increase the cost of the treatment. Thus, the Consumer Act has only created a mistrust in the doctor and patient relation. It has not benefited either the patient or to the medicine. I do agree that a more efficient and balanced system must replace the current one. Sympathy for the patient and his or her family, because they are sacred for us. Issue is a priority, but at the same time, the doctor must have also its these are the twin guidelines, the lives. I mean, both the patient and the professional should need to be protected. Hope National Medical Council needs to relook at this issue as a priority. I would like to stress, frankly, I think the American medicine system has really affected all this. Let us not blindly follow American litigative culture. I mean, the lawyers are moving in the ward. They're allowed to move in the ward. I'm surprised. I mean, when I was doing my short training there, I was shocked. I mean, medicine is a sacred kind of a thing. I'm no doctor. You always give your best to the patient. You never think of yourself. I mean, I remember doing duties for 24 or 40 hours. That's because you feel, if you are a patient, what will you expect from the doctor? So you follow the same kind of a soul or practices in your work. So I will wish that we should not follow that kind of a litigative culture, which has only added to the commercialization of this noble profession. Instead, India should lead the way. I will submit that we should lead the way and emerge a role model for the rest of the world. We have a rich past. I wish the Honorable Committee looks into all these issues, even it is beyond their reference to no harm. The committee should give these kind of observation to the apex court, I think in the interest of the profession and also in the interest of the society. I think doctors are, what is a doctor, what is the best thing for a doctor's take is the patient. If your patient is well, is happy, you are happy. In the field, I'm sure, so I thought I will use this opportunity, Dr. Puri being here, to share these kind of concerns. Well, of course, let us look at the positive way. In the field of medicine, we can be proud of our achievement in the country. I mentioned about what the international press had mentioned about once about AIIMS. We have now expertise in each field in the country, and we can claim to be as good as anywhere in the world. Patients from adjoining countries, African countries, Central Asian countries now coming for treatment here. Why? They are sure of the confident of the quality of care, plus the cost is much less what they had to spend in Europe or in America. So that's, I think, all because of the devotion, dedication, and hard work of professional who has we can be proud of. Of course, there's one area, I personally, you're doing a lot of that. Research and innovation is one area that we have somewhat lacked. I strongly feel that on focus of research should be answering, the health needs of the country. We should invest more and also in advanced area of research so that we have to be a leader in medicine globally. Not only we have to be clinically strong, we also have to be strong in medical research, contributing to new treatments, new things, which I think is a need now. We should also actively collaborate with our traditional system of medicine. I think this Ayush has been added to all AIIMS that time. This was considered because of that. That somehow or the other there is a lack of integration. Chinese, I must say, have done well in that. And one of their persons just finding a drug for malaria, artemisinin, from herb there, got the Nobel Prize. So I think we need to little have more interaction with our uh, ancient system of medicine. And even I think for research, while addressing for 42nd convocation of AIIMS New Delhi, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Modi ji had observed that India had lagged behind in the field of medical research, and as such, more work was required to be done. So there's a desperate need to strengthen the medical research and improve infrastructure on priority, along with creating a congenial environment and awarding adequate incentives to research. Industry ought to be involved in facilitating research, and we must collaborate with our basic cardiovascular or basic sciences institution, and that what you're doing with IIT Jodhpur. Well, I congratulate those who must have joined new to the medical graduate join in September. I think 30th September is the last date. And the residents who must have recently joined for various training programs. And also congratulate those who have been honored. I think that's something great for them, for their family, and for their teachers to be recognized for their achievements. Of course, I can also surely, as senior in age, can give a bit of advice too. And based on my own personal experience, I can surely tell you, do not allow anything to be obstacle. See everything as a stepping stone to victory. I can't forget to narrate one incident. Some of the year I joined as a director in AIIMS in Delhi, in PJ Chandigarh. There was a serious administrative issue. And I was virtually thinking, yaar, chhod ke jaun. I had come on deputation from AIIMS, bada mushkil hai. So one of our former director, we were at a press Pathak with no more. I mean, I was student when he was dean there. So he told me, Dr. Talwar, ऐसे नहीं घबराते. And he said, ये तूफान आते हैं ऊपर उठाने के लिए. What I'm trying to say, never surrender to a kind of a stress. Fight for it. I'm sure God will be kind. So that's what I like to say to my junior and new residents, the junior faculty. Of course, few other thoughts which have helped me, and I think we should follow. Avoid being cynical, be humble, be ethical in your work as we are working in medicine. Stand up for what you believe is right. Try your best. And we should be thankful to God that we are happy that we are in medicine. I'd like to share one famous quotation from Thomas Alva Edison, which I have liked from my student days. I think he was a great American inventor of over, they say, 1,000 patents. And he famously observed, genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Your hard work is the one which is going to be the major thing to take you up. I think this is probably to me never failing mool mantra of success. Another very nice statement which I'd like to share with you is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It's because we don't dare that they become difficult. Well, I wish you all the best in your efforts and fulfill your dreams, what you are doing. Great. I congratulate Director, Professor G.D. Puri, faculty, residents, students, and staff on this day again. I can say with full confidence that AIIMS Jodhpur is lucky to have Dr. Puri as a director. I'm not saying it. and that he's there, or maybe he has said some words of praise for me. No. When I joined, I can tell you, he has this professionally, administratively strength which is difficult to match. When I joined PGI was sort of going through a difficult time. If we could succeed, but it's all because of the effort of Puri and some of his colleagues. Just to share you one small example, I think it's very important for the institution. I would like to share that both AIIMS PGI, we are committed to serve the society, serve the poor as the poor. He should not feel that he's ignored. That's, I think, is our religion. But at the same time, when this institution has to grow, we need the goodwill of people who matter in the society. The politicians, the bureaucracy, the judiciary. If we don't have the goodwill, I think that's what I learned while working in AIIMS. And when I went to PGI, there was some issues happening, and I thought the society was a little moving out. One day, I think it was just a few months of my joining, I got a call from a very senior minister at night. His family was in Chandigarh around 1 o'clock. He said, Dr. Var, my mother is very unwell. She was admitted in some private hospital and she's semi-conscious. So, I mean, normally there is always, oh, ठीक है सर उनको कह दीजिए casualty में आ जाएं तो हम देख लेंगे. So I said, I told him, don't worry, sir. I mean, you give me number of your family, give me a number of your brother, I'll talk to him. I spoke to him myself and I rang up Dr. Puri at night. I said, Dr. Puri, so and so is on. We need to come. Then why can't I send our ambulance? Send somebody. And Dr. Puri himself went, if I remember, around that. We brought her to the hospital. And what she had only hyponatremia. And the family was so happy. And we got for PGI from that ministry 8 crore for our stem cell research work. We put up a sense. What I mean to say, that these institutions have a challenge. Because if we have to serve the society, we need funds, we need money. And that's why we getting this goodwill. So I think Dr. Puri, the cardiac center, when I asked him, is a strength that he really worked hard to create that. I had left by the time when the COVID came. The whole COVID program of PGI or that region was single-handedly. I remember because I was involved with Punjab, the way we handled. So I think he's not only professionally as a human being, devoted. I don't think you will ever see him away from his hospital. I don't know what's happening here. It's a huge thing that I think, I'm sure under his leadership, the institute will go on more and more heights because I know his professional and other strength. Again, wish you best, Dr. Puri, for all this. Well, I again express my gratitude to you, to your faculty, teams for this opportunity that I can be associated with you on this very auspicious, important day. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Govardhan Dutt Puri, Executive Director, AIIMS Jodhpur, to present a memento to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K.K. Talwar, sir, as a token of our appreciation. Thank you, sir.
I now request Professor Shilpi Dikshit, Dean Academics, AIIMS Jodhpur, to propose a vote of thanks.
A very good afternoon to all. Professor K.K. Talwar sir, Padma Bhushan awardee and former director of PGI Chandigarh, and chief guest of today's function, Professor G.D. Puri sir, Executive Director, AIIMS Jodhpur, all deans, all faculty members, all officers of administration, finance, as well as engineering, friends from the media, dear students and proud parents, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on this momentous occasion. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Professor K.K. Talwar sir, who took precious time out of his busy schedule to grace the occasion. Sir, you have been an inspiration to doctors of our country for decades, and your words today will motivate and encourage the healthcare professionals of the new future. Thank you for sharing insights about initiation of new AIIMS. I would like to thank Dr. S.S. Agarwal, President, AIIMS Jodhpur, for his unwavering support always to the Institute. I would also like to extend a sincere thanks to all the members of our Institute body and the governing body for their guidance. I would like to thank Honorable Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha, Mr. Rajendra Gehlot, and Mr. Atul Bansali, MLA of Jodhpur City, for taking out time for gracing this occasion. I would like to thank Professor G.D. Puri sir, our visionary director, without whose guidance this event could not have been possible. Sir, under your leadership, AIIMS Jodhpur will reach greater heights in the years to come. I would like to extend gratitude to all the esteemed guests for gracing the occasion. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of the organizing committee of this event, all faculty members, administration, finance, engineering, security, and all the staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes to make this event a great success. I would also like to offer a special thanks to teams of both academics and examinations for working tirelessly for the smooth organization and execution of the event. A special note of thanks to friends of media who have come to cover this event. I would once again like to congratulate all the awardees and their family members. We look forward to continuing this journey together, fostering a culture of ethical and better health care for both the state as well as the country. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. Distinguished invitees, guests, and dear students, please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Everyone is requested to join us for lunch. Students, residents, and family members, kindly proceed to the college cafeteria for your lunch. Faculty, Group A officers, and guests will be proceeding for lunch in the auditorium foyer. Thank you all for joining us on this momentous occasion today. Goodbye and Jai Hind.